record- We're going to record a quick video now, basically just to say what we spoke about, and then I'm going to fast forward that whole 2 minutes, that whole 2 hours into like 10 seconds, and then because there's nothing else we really cover. We spoke about Xbox, then we mostly spoke about t-shirts and other shit like the pronunciation is scone.
Yeah, like we watched the Xbox. Like, is this recording right now?
Aye.
Cool. Okay. Hi YouTube. So
Hey,
basically,
how's it going?
we talked about the Xbox One X, Series X, whatever it's called, reveal gameplay, and we basically like talked about nothing but the gameplay because there was no gameplay for like an hour and a half. So you missed nothing because there was nothing to talk about. we're honestly only excited, like not even excited. We're interested in Scorn and the Medium. That's pretty much it. Those are the only two games that like mutually stood out between the three of us. Everything else was a blur, and that's it. Like even if you're watching this and you've just seen the reveal yourself, you fucking know what's going on. Like it's just horseshit. So yeah, there you go.
And it just makes me laugh, the fact that Microsoft would actually go as far as to say gameplay reveal and all this kind of stuff, and they just didn't even bother. I don't think there was a single game in that where you actually saw real gameplay of someone actually sat there with a controller going. It was just all in-engine cutscenes.
Yeah.
Basically.
Like when you have world premiere and then followed by a like in-game cinematic, followed by text down the bottom saying not actual gameplay but in engine, you have to sit there and go, ooh, I don't like that. No, not one bit. Like it's like, oh man, I can't wait for this game. It's coming out like next year. I want to see some gameplay so I know if I want to pre-order it or if I want to get it day one. This is not gameplay. It's not anything. It's like, thanks, cool. Thanks for showing me a movie. I should have went to movie.com there instead. You know?
Exactly.
It's like they've just taken like trailers off of YouTube and just fucked them all together into one video.
Yeah.
That's all they've done.
Pretty much. And I'm definitely going to be the PlayStation guy here, saying that they're doing it right. They wait until the gameplay is actually playable, and then they're going to chuck it in. So, yeah.
But like, why even bother having the reveal if nothing's ready?
No.
Like all this has done is piss people off. Like nobody, I very much doubt there's going to be the hardcore like base where everybody's like, oh yeah, Xbox, oh god. But then like most people are just like, what the fuck is this? Like,
Yeah.
I'm buying an Xbox just to watch fucking fancy cutscenes. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, that's all Xboxes are really good for anyway. It's just, streaming media. Sorry, boys.
no, it's fair enough. Like,
It is, honestly. Netflix is great on it.
aye.
It's my favorite.
And the fact that like all the Xbox games are coming for PC now anyway.
Yeah.
Well, this is it. It's PC, and not only that, like how many of them are actually exclusive to Microsoft?
Exactly.
Really? Yeah. Like, all right, you got your Gears of War and things like that, but that's about it.
Which
You know?
look beautiful on like the PC port. They look
Yeah.
insanely PC.
Yeah.
But then again, like it's just, why get it on Xbox when they can get it on PC? So
But like Gears 5 looked better on PC than it did on Xbox. Like whatever,
Yeah.
depending on what hardware you've got on your PC, it's going to look better than it did on Xbox anyway. And
Yeah,
you can upgrade your fucking PC for like 200 quid instead of spending 600 quid on a new fucking console together. Like,
Exactly.
like when I had my PC up and running that time, like that's when I had like the 1080, blah blah blah. Gears of War 4 looked insane. Like my system was like, oh, I can handle this, but why are you doing this to me? It's just like the shadows, the light, and everything just looked gorgeous. And I mean, it doesn't look bad on Xbox, but you can tell the difference. People are like, I can't tell the difference. Like, listen here, bitch. Don't make me slap you, okay?
listen here, bitch.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to seeing Final Fantasy 7 on like, even if I don't have the system refreshed, but like a maxed out rig, like, like full settings, like I'm just like, that's going to look insane.
This is one of the things that I will say. As much as I'm a Sony guy, I'm a PlayStation guy. I am actually excited to see how they really improve everything that it's already amazing on the PS4 Pro. Honestly, because the textures, like people are talking about textures and stuff like that. I would imagine all that would have been resolved by the time it comes out in a year's time.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
You hope so anyway. You hope it's just not going to be just like direct port. They're actually going to like,
I very much doubt it. And like I said, it's not only that, the fact that you can like chuck these little added in bits, all these modifications and stuff. There's going to be a million and one things that people do with this, and I'm really excited to see that as well.
The best features are gonna be the Tifa nude mod.
Ooh, can't wait.
You
Every
know,
NPC's nude Tifa.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the first mod. That's gonna be made. Like, you know.
Real,
Never heard of a
real
nude
boob
mod
Tifa.
already.
Like, that
Triple
was
G
the
Tifa.
probably made for RE. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
RE3. You know, that's definitely going to happen.
Oh,
But that's what I mean. It's just going to be interesting to see what they actually do. Whether they bring in some like because one of the big things that I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be in there because obviously it's only the first part of the game. But if I, someone's going to try and put Knights of the Round Table in, which is one of the last.
Yeah.
Oh,
summons
yeah,
you
yeah.
can get. No one's gonna do that. Do you know what I mean? And I hope I see that on PC. Do you know what I mean?
That'd be a fucking 10 minutes cinematic I'd be happy to sit and watch. Would be a fucking
Ah.
HD remaster in Knights of the Round Table.
Yeah, that's right. Take note, Microsoft.
Aye.
Yeah. I was just about to say, look, Microsoft. No one's excited to talk about your reveal. People just want to move on. You know, it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
exactly. No, but that's what I mean. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Resident Evil 1, the movie, came out the same year as fucking Warcraft 3. God damn.
96,
2002, the movie, that is, sorry.
Oh, sorry, aye.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
yeah.
looking at video game,
Video game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the first PlayStation game I actually played.
What's the
Oh no,
first
I like. It was either Resident Evil or Doom. I can't remember which one. It was one of the first PlayStation games I played. That
Nice.
like as a kid that I could pick up and be like, oh, I know what I'm doing, and not just button mashing and just
Ah,
like,
yeah.
"Ugh."
Mine was Tomb Raider.
I can't even think
Ooh,
what mine
yes,
was.
Tomb Raider was one of the first ones for me as well. I think I watched my brothers play more than I played myself. I remember playing it myself, but not knowing really what I was doing.
Aw,
Especially
yeah.
Tomb Raider 2 as well.
The first game I remember playing on PlayStation was Pandemonium.
Oh man, it's
Now, you know what? You say that. No one knows Pandemonium, and you're the first
That's
person I've ever known.
Fucking
who was like,
amazing. Because
Yeah.
my brother had
Oh,
how do you spell Pandemonium? Pandemonium.
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 No. Yeah, sorry.
Pandemonium.
Um,
Because my brother had that, and like, as my brother had the PlayStation, and he had that, he had the Alien trilogy. So they're the first two games I remember playing.
Yeah.
Pandemonium
Yeah.
was fucking amazing.
That was the boss. Honestly, I still to this day play that game. Honestly, I love it.
it's
Who?
funny that you
Fortress?
mentioned
Oh, I
it.
had Pandemonium 2 right enough, aye.
Yeah, no, that
Um,
garbage.
Aye.
But no, Pandemonium 1 is
What was
it was
it?
Pandemonium 1, Final Fantasy 7.
Oh, there's Medieval as well, like you were saying.
Yeah, well, I actually didn't play that till much later on, but did you ever play Lucky Luke?
No.
That's a game. That's a game.
Lucky Luke. Is that like Leisure Sweet Larry?
Not as bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
That Pandemonium game I remember because like it was on a demo disc for my PlayStation.
Aye.
And the thing is, it's funny that you mention it because I don't know if you Square Enix were doing an anthology sale recently on Steam.
Oh, were they?
It wasn't advertised. I forgot to mention it to you guys. Sorry.
Cheers for
It's
that.
basically it was 54 games for like 25 quid.
Jesus.
What?
And it was like all the Tomb Raiders, all the Deus Exes, and some like in between. Oh, sorry. So it's like I'm just going to copy and paste it into Steam, the list. It's 54 games. Some of them are like mobile games, but Pandemonium was involved.
What was it called? What was the sale called?
What was that?
The Square Enix anthology. It's over now, unfortunately.
Oh no, I'll see if I can get a list of things.
Oh,
I told you.
IGN have a list of stuff. Oh no, I don't think it's on the store. Hang on. I'll link the article actually.
Oh, I do.
That's actually better for fucking spamming people with a list.
Oh man, that would have been good to know.
Yeah, sorry.
25 quid's fucking good, like.
It was 25 quid for me because I had most of the games in the list already, but I think it was like $40, so it would have been like 35 quid or something.
Oh, right, okay.
But it was still like, for 54 games, if you didn't have the games.
That's
So
what
the
they
list is
got
down the bottom.
I'm trying to go back to use. Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it was all for charity as well.
Again.
Jesus,
Oh, wow.
even right off the bat, Just Cause 3. Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's. Do you know what? I don't care. I would have paid that for Oh, what?
Oh, the Legacy Kane.
Kane. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, there you go.
And
Pandemonium,
yeah.
De Katana, who
It,
you fuck.
oh, that's the thing game, but yeah.
Uh,
Ah, that is a
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah, that is
I
a
completely
pretty good.
forgot, like, because it was being advertised everywhere, so I assume you guys would have seen it.
That's
You know,
not
so
deep. There he goes with his PS1 graphics again.
it's a shame that they didn't. Obviously, they altered the price because they already had games, but I wouldn't have mind paying the full whack, getting the extra games, and then gifting the extra games. Actually, that fucking reminds me. I have a list of games for Steam that if you guys are interested in having, because it was part of the COVID-19 bundle.
Yeah.
What?
And I've a bunch of games. And I just need to find my.
Chris, give me the best ones. James has got a Mac, so his doesn't count.
I'll link.
Can't even see your fingers, it's just all blending in.
On
Yeah, send over a list, man. I'd be or a screenshot, whatever is easier. I was gonna say actually, Graham.
Ba-ba-bam.
So if you guys want any games off that list, let me know.
Oof.
Oof. Let me see. What's Nog?
So some of them are dog shit, but you know.
Okay, I've not actually played Undertale.
Oh, highly recommended.
Alright, we'll send over that one.
The fandom for it is dog shit. Like the
Alright.
fan base is just absolutely toxic as fuck because like it's one of those fan bases like, oh, you never played it? What the fuck, you piece of shit, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But it has like the soundtrack to it is absolutely banging. And the gameplay itself is pretty good.
I was gonna
what
say,
else is on there?
oh brothers, that game is fucking incredible. Have you played it?
A Tale of Two Sons, no.
Yeah, I've basically pretty much any game that's on this list I either have or have played, so I haven't redeemed it myself. So if you
Stick
guys
fight the game.
So yeah, what you want to do is just like on the Facebook group chat, just copy and paste what games you want, and I'll send you the keys then
Excellent.
later on.
I may take that Stealth 2 one, if that's alright.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I wanted it.
No! He was my friend first.
Damn you! No, it's fine. Love a little pick through now.
Yo, James is over here now.
I know,
And I'm here.
aye. I want you James on top of me for a change.
And then Graham's on here.
You guys are up there. Like Chris is over there, up that way.
Hang on, Graham. I'm gonna pour something down there to man. Fucking backwards camera. Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah.
Go, 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 go. Oh yeah. Franciscan, wow.
Oh my, what? No. With my Ford coaster. And if I want to switch factions on the fly, I can just do this.
You fucking sneaky devil.
That's my classic, you know. Whoop.
Ooh.
I've not got any coasters. I've just got a big map. And
Oh, I
Monty.
thought that was an Asian you were putting on screen.
Close enough.
Well, I'm just loading up my Steam now to see if any of these games actually work for Mac.
My
Ooh.
Apple Demon bottle opener.
Oh, nice.
I've not got anything.
My Resident Evil 2 mod.
Very nice. Very
I
nice.
can't. I have to get Resident Evil into some form of the podcast. So there we go.
Esidentville.
Yeah, Isvenville, Will 2, Will 2 is what the Germans call World War 2.
Oh my god. I've got the Hulk reminding me to not get angry.
Very nice.
My desk's pretty boring, to be honest.
Mine's pretty. Like my desk was originally made for like a study desk for like like the leaving certain stuff. So it's only made for books, so I can't have much on top of it or otherwise it's gonna cave in.
Like, see, like I need to get more like physical editions of stuff. Because like earlier on, because like even earlier on, like I was going through like the games I've got digitally compared to the games I've got physically now is fucking massive. Like I've got like I can't have many physical things out because like the kids always seem to find their fucking
Yeah.
hands to them, like, and like the nice things that I've had, they've pulled apart, so it makes me not want to get new ones. Like fuck
Then-
that. I always start getting them there.
Yeah.
Then again, you have like sales like that when you get 54 games for like the price of one game. And
Exactly,
like,
aye.
So
But like I miss going into like a shop, like I miss going into GameStop and buying. You know, like when you used to go in and you could just buy games.
Yeah.
Like you can still do it, but like you go into like fuck it. Like I remember one Christmas after getting my N64, I went up to HMV
Excuse me.
and I bought like 6 games, and I came home with like 6
wow.
physical games, and like I fucking remember how awesome it is opening them, even reading the manual. I was like, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. I used to take the manuals into the bathroom when I was taking a shit and would just read the
Oh,
fucking
man.
instructions,
Yeah.
like shit like that. I was like, oh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Or like on the way
Oh,
home
fuck
in the
that.
dark. Like if you're on the way home in the dark in the car, waiting for like the street lights to pass over the car so you could read the back of the box.
Good shit, man. Yeah, I remember doing that back
Like
in the day.
that's why I'm kind of wanting to do the scavenger thing, is like go around, because like I met like even now, like when you go into GameStop here and it's like a pre-owned game for 40 quid. When did the game come out? 2003, and you still want 40 quid for it? Aye.
It's like
Yeah.
Call of Duty 4 was like 30 quid. And that game came back, I don't know when that came out. That came back out in the original PS3, Xbox 360.
Aye.
And that game
Yeah.
is still like 30 quid to this day. And it's just like, why?
Aye.
They've remastered it since, like,
Aye.
you know?
The thing is, if you wanna get good prices on games, I mean, the way forward with that is boot sales.
Aye.
Yeah.
I gotta be fair. I've got some absolute bargains. You have to put in the work, and there's no guarantee in the games that you get.
Aye.
But I've got some fantastic games. I've even bought PS4 games.
Mm.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I bought Alien. Hang on. This game.
I genuinely thought your video froze there, Chris.
This
Aye.
one.
Oh, aye, aye.
Oh, Alien Isolation. That was $2 recently on Steam.
Well, I paid £5 about 4 years ago for it.
Jesus,
fucking
that's really good.
That would have been
especially for
roughly when
hard
it came out
copy
as well.
That what year did it come out?
That came out 2016, I think? 2017, maybe?
14.
Ah. A few years off.
So,
I was in the 2000 region.
but either way,
It was definitely the century.
that was a fiver.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
That's fucking
That's
good, huh?
nuts, like.
But like watching like videos of like I was watching videos of like people kind of going around second hand shops and everything like that, finding games, and like people are pulling out like GameCube games that have still got like the stickers on them and it says like 4 for 20 quid, and things
Yeah.
like that. Is that you didn't get that anymore. Like
No.
it's like buy one get one free, or like buy 2 get 1 free, and the games are still like 35 fucking quid each.
Buy 2, get the lowest cheap, and then like the
Aye.
lowest like 4 quid or something.
Aye,
Yeah,
get the cheapest one free, and there's like a fucking 4 quid difference.
yeah. But no, that's what I mean. It's like it's always worth going to boot sales, and that's one of the things that this whole COVID bollocks has pissed me off with, because it's boot sale season right now.
Aye.
You know, like I said, when it comes to you boys coming over this way, we're definitely doing a boot sale.
Aye.
That one I
I
told
was-
you about before.
After you said it the other day, I was looking at them here, like looking at Facebook groups and that announce them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's one down by me that happens quite often down in Middleton. Shit, like I remember being to one. Like I used to be friends with this kid fucking years ago,
Yeah.
and him and his family took me up to this like it was like a Sunday boot sale, you know, just something to do for the day.
Hmm.
I remember getting a bag of SNES games for like €2,
Aye.
like Link to the Past,
What?
like F-Zero,
What?
Battletoads, stuff like that, you know. And I was like, hell yeah, thanks.
Aye.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh
I
my
have them around
god.
still. Not in the boxes
Oh.
though, unfortunately. It was
Even
just
then.
It
messages.
doesn't matter. It doesn't
Even that,
matter.
like, yeah.
That's an absolute fucking steal.
I would have paid that alone for a Link to the Past, like.
Aye, aye.
I know.
Oh man, that's. Actually, funny that you mentioned that. One of them I actually sold recently. Not the SNES games, but N64. I got one of the original Smash Brothers.
Ooh.
Yeah, and this was before we went to Ghost. Actually, I sold it in CAX, and I got like 60 quid for it. and it was like €1 I got in the bag. I was like, yeah, take it away.
That's
It's just,
fucking
just
right.
a cartridge.
Aye.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, thanks. That
You
day
you
for
got
70
£60
cents.
in CEX for it?
I think so. Yeah, it was something like 60
Fucking
quid
hell.
for because
How much
the
is
man
that
was
going
so
on eBay?
skeptical.
Because like games nowadays, like N64 games are fucking becoming a big collector's thing. Like, because like there's a couple of games that I've got on like N64 and GameCube that are apparently becoming like rare as fuck now. 115 quid with a box, 45 bucks. Whoa!
Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Your man was so skeptical because it was in such good condition. He was like, "Oh, this is probably fake." So he had to go back store, check the like cartridge, and make sure it wasn't like a
repro or
copy
something.
and stuff. Yeah, and he's like, "No,
Mine's
it's
got a
real deal."
rip,
Oh, I'll give you 10 quid for it, so.
but front label looking good.
Aye.
He was like, "Do you want money for it, or do you want a thing for it?" I was like, "Give me fucking for it, dude."
Give me the cash.
That paid for our like 24 cans of Coke for our ghost room. That time we only drank like 4 of them. They are selling Doom 64 and CEX in the box, mint condition for 100 quid.
What?
Yeah, I still have mine. I don't have the box anymore, unfortunately, but I still have my cartridge, and I still have my copy of Final Doom on PS1 as well.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
wow.
need to get the original. I need to get the original Doom on PSX just to complete my collection. I
Aye.
have Doom on GBA as well.
Oh, you got the GBA one, eh? Have you got Doom 2 in the GBA?
It's just Doom 1, I think. I was in a school tour in Munich, and we were left to just go up, like browse the street. Yeah, at the top one there.
Aye.
That's
Um,
not bad going.
Yeah, and it was a GameStop in Germany, Munich, obviously, Chris. Where else is fucking Munich? So I went into a store and saw it in the thing. I was like, "Oh, give me that!" And he was like €20, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't care, give it to me."
Aye.
Give it to me. And the game plays like dog shit, but I was like, "Oh my god, it's Doom
Aye.
on the portable." I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing."
But see, like I used to have like all this. I used to have all this cool shit in my like collection, but then I fucking stupidly sold it. Cause like I used to have one of the Game Boy Micros, like the green one, and I had Doom as well, and I sold
Oh,
it for
I
like
remember.
I had sold it for like fucking 50 quid, like
one of
years. I used to have a green one of
I
them.
have one of them. Well, it's Jess's, but not anymore. But it's pink, so it's totally mine now.
Mana, my
Totally,
pink one.
yeah.
But like fucking, I used to have that, and I fucking sold it like.
Oh man, Donkey Kong! Oh.
That's the game you want to play on a micro. I will say, as much as it's a great little console, I find it way too small to.
Aye.
Oh, it's so uncomfortable. Really uncomfortable.
Do you know what? Honestly, it breaks my heart because it's such a cool little system,
Oh.
but
That's
I can't do it.
that's the one I used
Can't
to
do
have.
it.
Was that
Oh,
one?
man.
But like I actually had like a wee It was like a wee cartridge you put in it, and you could
That's so cool.
watch. You could like watch movies and fucking
Yeah.
MP3s
I
and stuff off
remember
it as
that.
well.
Can't follow it.
But
Not
just going on what
Bros,
you're saying,
yeah.
like when you sold all the stuff, like I used to have so many games, like growing up with my brothers and stuff, that we all sold throughout the years, not thinking, like through the years that like it'll be nice to have.
Aye.
Oh, honestly, that breaks my heart.
Aye.
It really does. That's one thing that I kind of am excited for when you guys come over, is just to like share stories and shoot shit about all the stuff, like because this room is just filled with gold.
Aye.
Old school nostalgia, beautiful stuff.
Because like
I'd never sell it.
no, I've made the mistake in selling loads of fucking shit. Like looking back now, like at the time, like I was like I needed the money, but like now I'm just like I should have fucking.
Did you really?
See, that's what I'm thinking. Like, did I really need it? Because like I had 2 fucking Lancers for Gears of War. Like when Gears of War 2 came out, I got the gold.
yeah.
I got the gold Lancer, and then when Gears of War 3 came out, I got the Lancer replica. I got the Gears of War 2 one for 20 quid because I knew the guy who worked in the shop, and it was the display model one, and he was taking it down. So I was like, can I get that? And he was like 20 quid, and the thing was like 120 quid or something like that. And I sold it for like 150 quid, like, and I didn't even know what I even got with the money. I didn't even think I even got anything good, or anything to remember it. Like,
Probably bought a beer with it, like.
probably, like, I probably fucking wasted it on fucking stupid shit.
Yeah.
But that's what I remember. Like now, like I'm not going to fucking sell anything. Anytime I look at eBay for things that I've got, or anytime I look at eBay now, is just for like reference for things I've got, because I like to see how much the things that I've kept are worth.
See, it doesn't even bother me. It's like with most of my games, I don't care. Like you were saying about Smash Bros. Then it doesn't bother me how much that game is going for. I probably wouldn't sell it.
No,
Do you know what I
I'm
mean?
definitely not selling anything for no one. Like,
No, I mean it's more the fact that it's just like I've had it so often where it'll be like I'll be watching like some of the YouTubers and I'll be like, oh, they're playing this game, and it's like, oh, that's really cool. And then I'll like look at my collection. I'll be like, oh, do I have? Oh, yes, I've got it.
yeah.
And I'll play it. Do you know what I mean? It's just fucking great. It's like I did that with Metroid Fusion. That was just in a random bunch of games that I was looking at picking up, and I did pick it up, and I seen the one day one of them was playing that, and I was like, have I got that? And I was like, oh fuck yeah, I do.
No.
It's fun. Do you know what I mean?
No.
I get that quite often where I'm like looking at different games. What was the one I was looking at? I think it was Platypus for the PSP. They were talking about that game the other day on one of the YouTube channels I was watching. I think it might have been Metal Jesus actually. And I was like, I'm sure I have that game. And I looked, and it was in my collection. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm playing that soon. And that's what I mean. It's just shit like that I love. You know? It's got to be done.
Look at some kind of platform games that, when at the time I was looking for them, didn't realize they were on platforms like Silent Hill 2 for the original Xbox. I didn't even realize that was a port for it. It's called Interferes. And then I didn't realize this was also on Xbox, but MGS2 Substance.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Yeah. So back into the water they go forever.
No, but that's the beauty. You know, if you want to play it, I'm sure you can find a way.
Yeah.
Can you play original Xbox games on PC?
I'd say there'll probably be an emulator somewhere like that.
Yeah, I know there's a PS2 and PS3 emulator, and the PS3 emulator is getting better because people are playing the likes of Demon Souls now on PC with no flaws. I mean, there's a Demon Souls randomizer and everything at the moment. So.
Oh wow! See, now that's one of the things that actually does appeal to me about getting a PC is actually like being able to play like PS2 and stuff like that on a decent screen and a decent
Jesus.
thing like that.
They're still wanting 40 quid for Demon Souls. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I've like.
That's the one I've got.
Whoa. Scroll down.
There.
Yeah, I've the Black Phantom edition. The kind of
that's what I've. Yeah, that's the one I've got.
Scroll down there, Graham. There's one like in giant box. I keep going. That one there.
Down here.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Demon Souls Deluxe Edition.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that.
Oh god, here we go. It's coming for Canada, is it?
What's in it? Does it show like the content down below?
It doesn't show anything else.
Oh, there it is.
Go back up. Oh, no, go on.
Comes with this case with cover art, manual, booklet, strategy guide, and outer case. Complete set.
Basically the Black Phantom edition comes with that. That just looks like a chunkier box.
Alright.
Yeah, that's grand.
Yeah.
Oh, that was there again anyway for... Did you hear that?
Yeah.
What?
I thought it was being well sly.
What happened?
I farted.
Oh, right. I didn't hear anything because Demon Souls.
Because Demon Souls. I can't wait to hear that back.
What's that?
Oh, that will never not be funny.
Demon Souls the game, the strategy guide for 750 Canadian buckaroos.
No.
Nah, you keep that.
Tasty.
Like at the same time, like I think some people are delusional as fuck with what they've got. They think because it's like an old game for like a certain console, they think the thing's worth like fucking thousands of fucking pounds, like, or euros or dollars.
The last two lots of boot sales that I've been to, I've had that where people are like, "Oh yeah, it's on PlayStation 1, so it must be worth a lot of money," and you're like, "Not really." Like, the things that make the money are the things that are either rare or people didn't, they didn't make mass quantities of stuff. And it's like, a generic as fuck game. It's like, I'll show you a generic as fuck game. No, it's like with this game. It's like you'll see that for like £8-9. Oh well, it's a Sony PSP game.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like, shut up.
Shut up.
Shit.
You
Get
fucking,
the fuck out of
you
here. Do
fucking
you know what I mean?
dick.
It's like not a chance. Do you know what I mean? Whereas it's like, I don't know. Like one of my most expensive PSP games is this one, and it's like it's because it's an Xseed game.
Oh yeah.
It's because it's an Xseed game, and they didn't make mass quantities of it, and it wasn't mass produced and sold, and it's a collector's edition. It's just like, whereas like I'll show you, and again, people, and people think size matters. It's like
Size does matter.
no, it's like this. Oh, there it is. It's like with this. Do you know what I mean? It's like people want stupid money for this, and yet it's like I don't think it's worth more than like £8. Do you know what I mean? But it's like it's big box. It comes with stuff, you know.
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a nice little collector's bit. Do you know what I mean? Hold on.
Like there's a guy here in Ballincollig. Oh, fucking sexy. Got a fucking eye for there. Like I was looking on like a website over here called adverts.ie, and it's like Gumtree basically. And there's a guy locally here who's like selling games, and like he's wanting like fucking $4,000 for it, and it's like mostly fucking Wii consoles and Wii games and stuff like that. He's got some good games. Don't get me wrong. Like he's got some good SNES games, N64 stuff like that. He's got some good ones of them. But like he's saying like, oh, some of these games are like worth like £500 each and things like that. It's like, nah, they're not, mate.
But again, it's only worth that much to the person who wants to pay that sort of cash for it.
Aye.
And there isn't these days, especially people have kind of the spike has already hit with like retro gaming and stuff like that with a lot of it. It's like, don't get me wrong, you'll always have people who are after that sort of stuff, but people aren't gonna, majorly play it. It's like, if it's a game that they played when they were younger, yeah, they're probably going to pay a little bit more than Joe Blogs down the street for it because they have value attached to it. But it's like, with a lot of my games, it's like I don't care whether it's a fucking like with my PSP collection, for example, I'm going for a full collection, right? They don't necessarily have a lot of value to me, but I wouldn't want to sell them. If someone offered me £8,000 for it, I probably still want to sell it because that's the value that I have on it. Do you know what I mean? And the problem is people go in and they're like, oh yeah, bruv, got this game, it's fucking £100 bad. And you're like, it's shit, I don't want it. You know what I mean? Oh, but I got this Xbox One game, right? And it's amazing. And you're like, and? Do you know what I mean? I'm not paying shit for it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, bruv, ever played that, that Barman game? It was great, it was fantastic. And you're like, do I care?
That's
No,
it.
do you know what I mean? It's
Like-
like Nintendo's games tend to hold their value because they never put them on sale, they never lower the price. So they always maintain like a whole high value. Whereas it's like, I've got PlayStation games brand new before now for like £12 that are like £50 games. Because they've been on offer at that certain point for that. What was the game? Detroit Become Human? Like, that wasn't super expensive. I think that was only like £35 when it was at that price when I bought it. But they had an offer on in Argos and it was for $12.99. I think it was.
But see, that's the thing is like when a game goes down, like when a game becomes 50% off, like it never regains its value again after that.
No.
Like when there's games on sale for like, if there's a £20 game on sale for like a £5, even if it's only for a week, you're like, why would I bother spending £20 on it now when I know it's going to go on sale for a £5 again at some point?
Yeah, exactly. And it's funny though because you'll always have these people then that like, oh yeah, I went up into my Arctic,
What?
Oh yeah.
Chris is busted. Chris is frozen. I thought Chris was just staring. I thought he was just staring really intently there for a minute. But we'll hang up and I'll call back.
Okay, no worries.
Beep boop. Uh-oh, technical difficulties.
He's back. He's back in the room.
And that was
Hello.
weird. The same thing happened to me as well.
My Skype crashed.
So did
I was
mine.
trying to close Steam. Oh, okay. Cool.
No, like mine's cut off there before I even got to hang up. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
it said, "Oops, you cannot rejoin the call." I was like, "Oh, fucking thanks."
Don't worry. Now we can't see you.
Technical difficulties. Aye, like this, the Diddy Kong Racing here that I've got on the screen. I remember going into a second-hand shop. This was
We
years
can't
ago.
see. We
I know
can't
we
see.
can't see you at the moment.
Oh, aye. Whoop-de-doodles.
More like Diddy Dong. Ooh.
Do-do-do-do-dum.
Diddy dong dong do.
Like I remember going into like a second-hand shop and seeing this game, and the guy was trying to sell it for 200 quid. I
Oh,
was
really?
like this was like 10 years ago.
I still have
Yeah.
this on the N64.
Oh man.
I don't think I have this one.
So good.
See, like I want to do what you did, James. I want to start building like a collection of, and I think I want to get N64 games, but they're fucking, some of them are expensive. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I was lucky when I bought my N64 games. They still were down in the boots because everyone was like NES,
oh yeah,
and it was like okay. But I picked them up just purely because they were available, and like when I was going on different like boot sales and stuff like that, they were rocking up. I mean, I can't actually remember half of the games that I got. Hold on, let's have a look. See. No, right. Sorry. Just to say, Graham, you're not recording this bit right now, are you?
aye.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I'll show you later. I don't particularly
man,
want
show
to
us.
be show. No, I don't particularly want to be showing off all my stuff on camera.
Fuck's sake. Have you already done that? Have you already made a video, did that?
Oh, man. I have GoldenEye, and I still have F.006 on the N64.
I've still got F.0x, aye.
Oh, that's, man, the soundtrack to that game is...
Oh man, that's literally the point I go into like metal properly.
Oh, man.
It's just when you switch on, it's just like. I was like, oh man, I should just leave that running half the time, like.
So good.
I've only got like 6 N64 games left that I kept. I've got Majora's Mask.
Really?
I've got the 2 Castlevania games. I've got
Oh, wow. They were garbage though.
they were amazing. They were fucking tastic. But like they're sentimental to me because like the first Castlevania game I got for Christmas before my mum and dad split up. So I remember that, so I kept it for that reason.
Alright, stick a morbid bloody thing attachment. to
Well,
that.
I'm just saying, like we're talking about like having like
That was
attachments.
my
Like
nan died too.
my nan, then my dog died, and then I got cancer. Got all cancers.
And that's why Chris's hair never grew back.
He's not wrong.
But like, see there, like 60 quid. That person wants 60 quid for 5 mediocre games. Like,
That's no boarding game. I don't know why I have it, but I have it.
1080.
oh, 1080, aye. 1080 was fucking class. I loved that. I love 1080.
Love that. Earthworm Jim, that was a great game.
Jet Force Gemini was fan-fucking-tastic.
Man, that was a
Hydro
really hard
Thunder.
game.
Jet Force Gemini.
Yeah.
You know what annoyed me about that? Is the bit before you take off, you have to find all the fucking bears. I got to that bit, and they were like, you can't take off because you need to find all the bears. And there were still like 25 of them for me to go find.
It's like,
And I had to go back through the game and fucking find them all. And it took me ages. But it was a good game.
Fantastic game, by the way.
Say again?
Hydro Thunder.
Hydro Thunder.
Fantastic game. Yeah, it's like a
Oh, aye.
not a jet ski game. What's it called? Like a boat game. It's
Aye.
great. Oh, StarCraft, amazing.
I never played that.
Oh, you should. You should definitely play it on PC. You'll love
oh, yeah.
it. Gauntlet,
Mario Party 2.
classic game.
Perfect Dark. That was fan-fucking-tastic. After that was better than
How
GoldenEye.
much that game's going for? Jesus Christ.
What else? Mario Tennis.
Football Kids.
Quake.
Oh, quick.
Wait.
That was one of my first games as well. I got Quake and Doom I think on the same day.
My uncle gave me that for my birthday,
Yeah.
my 7th birthday, and he gave me Quake 2 as well when that came up. Oh man, Quake 1 and Quake 2, they're so different games in terms of like themes and stuff. Like, cause one is based on like Lovecraftian horror, and the other one then is just like sci-fi.
Aye.
Please give us Quake 1 in the Doom engine. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I originally had that for like Windows 98, I think it was.
Armed Marines, that was fucking shocking. Attitude, that was good. I think that was probably actually the last wrestling game I got.
Does anyone remember Body Harvester?
Yeah, Body Harvest.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Body Harvest,
god,
that's it. Yeah.
that was the fucking hardest game on the planet. You can
It's
fucking
so
stick Dark Souls up your arse. That was the fucking hardest game on the planet.
It was the Dark Souls of N64
Oh
games.
my god, man.
Can I just point out, has anyone played Waluigi's taco stand?
Nah, that looks fake as fuck.
That's
actually came from Mexico itself.
that's
Fucking
that's
Nintendo.
Like a ROM hack. That's
Oh
like
my god.
a ROM hack.
Yeah,
That's
that
like
looks.
a ROM hack.
Requires N64 expansion. Only 2 games ever needed the N64 expansion. That's definitely a fucking repro or something like. Or a. What's it called?
There's
Homebrew.
no way that's a real game.
No, it isn't. No, someone's like ROM hacked that.
Oh yes, look at that. The official seal.
Yeah.
What's that saying in the middle though?
Dorky Creations. Oh, so they're so I'd say they're not saying it's an actual fucking official like
Yeah, they've obviously just picked that up.
trademark 1988. Fuck off, Jesus Christ! And they're trying.
Yeah,
Fool would see that
Oh.
and buy it as well.
Does anyone remember that South Park game?
Aye,
Oh my
Fucking
god.
that was
awful.
fantastic. That was
It was
amazing.
great. No, it was great at the time, but in reality, it was a shocking game.
Oh man, the fact you can piss on your snowballs before you threw them, that made my day.
Oh man, just a frozen lemon smoothie.
I need to see how much this game is because I think I only ever got through the first 2 levels.
Man, we used to rent it from Blockbuster when they were around, and it was like a pound to rent a game for like 3 nights or something.
Mm.
So we just rented it, and I'm just like, I had never fucking clue what was going on. I
Oh
remember
man,
trying to leave a zone or killing like civilians, and then like the game was just like, no, you can't do that, and it started killing me, and I was like, what? The fuck
aye.
is going on?
Like it was like a giant map split into like 4 quadrants, and you couldn't
Alright.
pass into the next one until you killed the fucking boss of that one.
That was it. Because you tried to leave, and then the game would try to kill you.
Aye.
Sorry, I just saw Torok 2 there, the black case.
Oh aye.
Oh
60
yeah.
people. Oh man.
Oh man, aye.
Oh man, 2 of the games for 20 quid. That's really good.
That's alright. Postage, another 13 quid to bit.
That's for fair. The postage is probably like 5 quid max. The person's trying to capitalise.
No, it seems to be weird with eBay over here. Like postage for the UK over here is always over a tenner now. Like,
Really?
but like you see some games that are fucking like that one that's coming from Finland. Like postage is free. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like the UK sending shit over.
Oh, look at that! I remember that one. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer.
Aye.
That was fantastic.
I remember only playing
Now,
the first
this is
level.
pod racing.
Oh man.
That was a horrendous quote, by the way.
No, so we just completely breezed over it.
Yeah, we were all like that.
Scrolling.
Yeah.
I remember getting this game for a tenner when I went up to my granny's in Aviemore. We went to a shop and I seen that for like a tenner, and I spent my pocket money to get it. And I remember taking it home and playing it, and I was fucking gutted. Because it was so fucking hard. And it was the kind of thing,
Hard game.
when you died, if you got to level 2, if you got halfway through the second level and you died, you went all the way back to the start.
Yeah, it was a really tough
It was
game.
fucking solid. And it's like the final, like the bosses of the area as well were like these big fucking giant lizards, and they were hard as fucking nails as well. Like, and you couldn't upgrade your weapons either.
Crazy. Banjo Kazooie, or is that Banjo Tooie? No, Banjo Kazooie.
It's a mouse mat.
Oh, is it?
Uh,
Oh yeah, I didn't see. I would have bought that. Would have come.
and then it came like, the fuck is that?
I didn't buy it. Oh.
Oh, wait, I did buy it. Oh.
F-Zero, there you go.
F-Zero, still got that. Here, that's what we should do when you come over. We need a third N60. We need a third controller because I've only got 2. Have I got 2?
So basically, if I bring one over,
Aye.
just a lone N64 controller.
Aye, that's all you need to bring. Then you bring
Aye.
clays or anything like that. Just bring your N64 controller.
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
Graham, while we're here, how much is the Resident Evil 2 port on the N64?
How much is it? It's
Yeah.
expensive as fuck.
Why would you want the Resident Evil support on the game?
Cause it's amazing. I made the mistake in fucking
It's
selling
missing
this.
It's missing loads of shit out of it, apparently.
It's the only classic Resident Evil game that doesn't have tank controls either. You can free roam with the
Why would you
N64
get it
stick.
on PlayStation, though?
I mean, you can get it on PlayStation, but it just doesn't have like it's just
No, yeah. Why wouldn't you get it on PlayStation, though?
Cause it's better than N64.
No, it wasn't. It was
It was.
missing
It was
loads.
the exact same game.
It was not.
It was the exact same game but better.
Okay, then.
Nah, I didn't play the first. I think that would have been the first Resident Evil game I played was Resident Evil 2 on N64. That would have been the first one I played.
I had a demo disc with it on, and I just used to play that over and over and over.
You get to Kendall's, or no? What did you get to? Oh, I can't remember. I remember playing the demo as well.
I can't remember. I just remember that first bit where you go into the shop.
Aye.
I remember dying for ages because again, the tank controls were just like you'd be like shooting and be like meh, and like the zombie would be like there, and you'd be like, and you shoot,
You'd be like
and
bang,
then,
bang,
and then
bang.
you get it close, and then you go boom, and then you go back, and then you'd be like, oh okay, I'm getting close, and go bang, and then you'd be like, oh fuck, I'm out of ammo.
You just have to keep shooting until you move, and then you see like the splatter. You're like, oh yes, I'm close.
I'm nearly there, and you'd always die before you got in there. And then one time I didn't die, and that was great.
But I can't remember playing this as well, and like before you get to RPD and you're running about Raccoon City, like then was
Just out of
fucking
curiosity,
fantastic.
How much is the PlayStation version?
Uh,
Because surely that would be way cheaper as well.
yeah.
I was gonna say it's gonna be way cheaper on PlayStation, surely.
but like I think it's made expensive on PS, and I think it's made expensive on N64s because there was a limited run. Like I think it wasn't as big a thing
No,
because like it was already massive loot on PlayStation at this point, and then it came at N64, and I think it came at near the end of N64, did it not?
I honestly don't know. I can't remember.
Uh,
I know I've got it for PlayStation 1.
Oh my god!
Oh, there you
That in itself as well is fucking worth a lot of money. Like the GameCube Nemesis as well, aye.
go. I did.
Well, I'm here by myself. This is great. All 5 of my games are upstairs.
Tell you what's good with the gun con.
Survivor.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I've got that one, aye. I've got Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil on the GameCube. Aye. Ooh.
The only GameCube Resident Evil I'm missing is Code Veronica.
Bummer, dude.
I had it, but then my brother sold it, so that was...
Was it John?
No.
Well, there it is there.
Oh, only 100 quid. Nice.
Only 100 quid. But it's bidding there. Dun dun dun.
And I'm not gonna lie, it is in an immaculate condition. There's not a mark on it.
See, what annoys me is I used to have every single Resident Evil on PlayStation, and then had every single Resident Evil on GameCube, but then and then having the few Resident Evil games on PS2 like Dead Aim and Survivor 2, I think it was.
Yes.
That was my first Resident Evil game, and the same.
See now, again, this I bought in a boot sale for £1.
Nice.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was chuffed for that one. Hi lads.
Welcome back.
Code Veronica X. Yeah, I've not played that one. I don't know.
Well, it's still fucking expensive enough.
Yeah. This
Like-
is where I will say though, and you know, emulation is definitely handy for this. You know what I mean?
But like, see, like
It's,
the
it's a bummer if you can never afford it. Do you know what I mean?
But see, that's the thing is like there's no reason for these games to be this expensive because they're fucking. It's not like they're exactly hard to find. And they're like, there's
Exactly.
I don't know how many versions there. Like, this looks like it's just the same fucking seller.
Yeah,
Like they all look the exact same.
they do. I don't know. It's just very it's very sad really that games cost that much because at the end of the day you just want the experience. You don't.
What's
You
it
know,
like?
pisses me off like where people are like bulk buying
Yes!
games just that game I fucking love that game, but it's again far too much.
They need to bring out a fucking F.006 for the
Switch.
Switch. Aye. No, they need to bring out a
I
new
understand
one.
why.
They need to port it.
I
I'm
still
deaf
have Twilight
for
Princess
that.
copy.
You know what was good about that as well is like if they had the F.006 in the arcade, if you took your memory card
Yeah,
to the
memory
arcade,
card.
you could load stuff
Yeah.
on and you could take stuff back as well.
Yeah,
Which is
Yeah,
fucking
it's-
amazing.
play with your shit like is
No.
amazing. They don't do anything like that anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's
No.
like so frustrating. Like that's one of
No.
those cool little things that you'll just never see again.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean?
But like the arcade one was fucking amazing.
Yeah, our kids will never have that. Do you know
Nah.
what I mean?
Oh, Call of Duty lads. FIFA 06, you fucking beauty.
Oh, do you
See what I
know
mean with the postage to here, just like a tenner, like it's fucking ridiculous. Like I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Wow.
No.
Ooh. I still have the Wind Waker as well.
Ah, same man.
I got Mario Sunshine.
Legends of Wrestling.
Mar-
Yeah, that,
Mario-
Double Dash
Mario
was
Kart's
fucking
so fucking
amazing. That was so good.
so good.
yeah, I've got that one. That's good fun.
The
Turok,
GameCube's got 4 ports as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Speaking of Resident Evil, I wonder how much the Dreamcast version is costing.
For Resident Evil.
Resident Evil 3.
Resident Evil 3.
Let's find out.
Let's do it.
This is what this episode could be about since I fucked up the last one. Because I'm a fucking bell end. Because I had too much faith in fucking technology. What I'm looking at?
Gang search is YouTube.
Dreamcast Resident Evil, is it?
Should be Resident Evil 3?
Or 3?
Resident Evil 2?
Resident 3. Oh, I know what I meant.
Not as much as I was thinking.
It's still...
Considering that it's Resident Evil 3 and the Xbox One is cheaper. Oh, that doesn't tell you, man.
Yeah, but why would you pay 54 quid for it? It just doesn't make sense.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just a joke.
Did you say Resident Evil 2, was it? Or 3?
I said 3.
3's the only one coming up anyway. Yes, Resident Evil 2 remake, 15 quid. Boom. Resident Evil 6, there we go.
Stop, man.
Dog
Oh, I-
Simulator.
Dead him.
Man, short game as it was, and fact, like, it was still a good game. Dead in, that is a lot better. Man, we need a fucking remake of Outbreak. Just give us Outbreak, please. Don't give us
You know what?
Resistance bullshit.
Aye.
Funny story about Outbreak. I was so chuffed. I went to a market again on a Sunday, and I was so chuffed. I managed to get Resident Evil Outbreak for 50p,
Oof.
What?
and I got home,
Damn.
and the disc wasn't fucking in there. That's why it was 50p. Oh man!
50p for a
You know
case.
Oh,
After that day, I never, ever, ever
I left with checking the case.
without checking the case. It's the biggest fucking rookie move
Aw.
go. But I was just like, oh, are you shitting me right now? Like, I couldn't believe it. So, yeah.
It was like when I went to go trade in Death Stranding, I forgot that I had Secure on the box, and they're like, "You've got the wrong game in here." I was like, "Oh, fuck's sake!" I was more annoyed that Death Stranding was stuck in my console more than anything. 13. 13 is such a good game.
I never played it, but I like the design it.
Yeah.
I think I slap it there. They're remaking it. I know that for sure anyway.
Ah,
Don't know
Christ
whether
sake.
I'd pay 70 quid though.
Nah.
Don't know.
There's maybe 2 or 3 games in that list that I would. Beautiful Joe was good as well. I like that.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime as well.
I'm a bit
So
of a
you can-
cheapskate when it comes to
That's
buying games.
that's bids though as well. And Hitman 2, I suppose, would be worthwhile.
Again, I'm a bit of a cheapskate. I'd rather not pay a lot of money.
Aye.
Oh, Burnout, classic.
Well, it's FIFA. I'm so sick of there being fucking just nothing but like football games all over the place. Like,
Well, charity shops at the moment. That if you want football games, that's the place to go. There's like usually abundance.
Turn
that's. I'm so glad I've still got that.
I was gonna say that's not a bad price either.
It's bidding as well.
And then 10 quid again for the postage.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
I don't know what the fuck it is. But it's specifically UK sellers, because there's things that can come from like Italy and Finland, and they're like either free or a fiver. It seems to be like, I don't know if it's to do like an EU thing now. Like I'm just gonna fucking send to Mum's or something.
I fucking roll boat over and get it myself.
Aye. We'll get them all sent to James's house, and then collect them when we go over.
Yeah.
There we go, boys.
They'll be expecting me to smuggle drugs over. No, there's just games in here, boys.
Oh man.
This
Turek is
is
on.
your name on all of these postage stamps. Yeah, well, you know, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Oh, that game is fantastic as well, Rogue Leader.
Oh aye. See, like the Rogue Squadron and things like that were out on the N64 were fucking fantastic. Like 3D flying games on the N64 were fucking amazing.
Yeah, they were cool.
Fucking.
Oh, actually, no, we're on GameCube games. How much is Twin Snakes?
Twin Snakes is like about 50 quid.
Oh, is it? That's way more.
Because I've got that as well.
Fair play.
Oh, it is too. Goddamn. I thought it was way more expensive. Maybe it's just dropped in price.
Aye. Well, see, that's what doesn't make any sense, because that game is rare as fuck, as well.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
And like you see that for like 50 quid, and then like you see games that aren't so rare for like 100 quid, like Nemesis for 100 quid.
Yeah,
And-
Yeah, but what it probably has to do with is the fact that people will just search that franchise, not knowing which game's expensive and which game's not, and
Aye.
someone will probably buy it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You probably will. You just put in an expensive brand. It's like with Zelda. I'm sure there's plenty of Zelda games that are way overpriced,
Yeah.
just because they're Zelda. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
So,
what I love about Twin Snakes was that the fact that David Ayer basically cut his like salary for the voiceover work to get all the original cast back in for it.
What?
So yeah, basically he was being paid like an extraordinary amount, and they wanted to get new cast in, but Dave was like, no, use my pay to get everyone else back.
Yeah.
That's why the original cast is on it as well.
That's
I
fucking
promise
fair
you.
enough. Like, aye. But why did they not just use the dialogue for the other game?
Not sure, man.
But like,
Second floor basement.
But like talking about like remakes, like that was like one of the kind of first like HD remakes. Like I wouldn't say one of the first, but like considering what Metal Gear used to look like, and then they brought this out,
Yeah.
the difference like was fucking unbelievable.
night and day.
That actually might actually have to get a playthrough as well. What they need to do is bring out fucking Guns of the Patriots. They need to re-release that on PlayStation 4.
Yes, or get it working on the emulator.
Aye. Because that was fucking amazing.
That's like one of my favorite Metal Gear Solids.
Prince of Persia, oh yes.
It's
Goddamn.
crazy.
Gun.
It's crazy the variation in the prices of the games. I know most of them are cheapy titles, but it's crazy that you can get it for that cheap.
Aye.
It's crazy you're going from like a pack of noodles to like a modern day price of a game.
Aye. And then past.
Oh man, aggressive. What is that?
Which one?
See the name?
Oh, aggressive inline GameCube.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I do actually remember that game.
Starsky and Hutch. Oof. Super Mario
He was-
Sunshine. Oh, Gojira.
Now that Godzilla game, I've always wanted to play that.
Die Hard Vendetta, the trilogy
With
game.
that was good. I had that. I used to have that, and that was very good.
Is that the one that was on PlayStation?
No. It's
Oh,
like an
I think
That one on PlayStation is absolutely incredible. Though. I do
the
love
trilogy.
The
That was
three
like on the
different
rails,
games.
wasn't it? It was
There
the
was one on
They-
rails.
There was 3 games.
Ah.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
one
one
on.
on rails, a racing game, and then like a top over shooter.
Yeah,
They were all fucking really good, and they were really hard as well.
yeah. Do you know what? I've actually still got the light gun set up here at the moment. So
Oh yeah.
when you guys come over, we can play some Survivor, and then we can play some Die Hard.
fucking damn right.
Ghostbusters is quite fun as well on the shooter aspect of it.
Oh, aye.
Point Blank. I got a
Don't even
couple
show me
of,
Harvest Moon. Don't even show me Harvest Moon.
Do you know want it now? £3.
It's not that. It's just that my life will be sunk away again.
Oh,
Oh, I have that Zelda thing.
that one there. Aye. I'm sure I used to have that. Aye. I don't know if I still got it.
Yeah, it has like Ocarina of Time, all the old Zeldas.
Let's go like the remastered dungeons or something. Is it
Yeah,
Dungeon Master or
Oh,
something?
nice.
Because that came with another game, did it not?
I think it came with.
Was it Wind Waker?
Yeah, that's it. It came with Wind Waker. It came on like a separate disc.
there
Yeah.
you go.
You got Wind Waker, and then you got like 10 other games with it. And, like,
Aye.
well, yeah, it had Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on it.
Was it
wow.
Majora's Mask? Aye.
Yeah. Yeah. Nuts, man.
And it had was there like a randomizer thing in it as well? Like with the dungeons were like remixed or
Yeah, that was.
they were
Ocarina
rearranged
of
or
Time was,
something.
Like Master playthrough, which
aye.
is also on the 3DS version as well.
Master Quest, aye.
Yeah, Master Quest. That's it. It's pretty cool.
What's that?
Sick.
Zapper.
Love randomizers.
Which one?
That one there, Zapper.
Zapper.
I've never heard of that.
One wicked cricket.
That looks like the game. You know what I mean? we should play that.
Oh god. Spider-Man.
I love the description. Very limited game. 12 quid.
Aye.
You know?
But like even like that's what I mean in there. It's like 2 for 20 quid. Like when that used to be
Yeah.
when you'd get fucking pocket money. Like for me, like I used to get pocket money every week and I'd save it up and I'd go up to the shops and I'd get fucking like 2 or 3 games for like 20 quid.
Yeah, job done. Those days are long gone.
Oh man. Like I remember getting Duke Nukem 0 Hour and it was like a tenner. Like when the N64 was still kind of out.
And you know what's amazing?
Oh, Soul Calibur 2.
That was very
Those
good.
game.
those games were fully finished as well. Didn't they need day one patches? Didn't need DLC? You know?
Mhm.
No,
They came out
those,
finished.
those
Yeah.
things are definitely a thing of the past now, aren't they?
Aye.
Yeah, fully finished games. Fuck me.
Luigi's Mansion is a fantastic game.
That's
by the way.
fucking brilliant. I need to get Luigi's Mansion 3. I've got Luigi's Mansion. I've got the second one for the 3DS. I need to get
Yeah,
the third
that's
one
it.
for the Switch because it's
It
fucking
is
amazing.
incredible. It is incredible.
Like when I got my GameCube, I got it for Christmas, and the 2 games I got were Luigi's Mansion and Resident Evil.
Oh, nice.
Like 2 complete fucking opposite games. Like,
yeah.
Christ.
but 2 fucking absolutely amazing games. I've still got both of them. Aye,
Not
one's
bad.
kind of easy horror, one's kind of full on horror.
Do you want to know something completely irrelevant and
Always.
something trivial? The Harry Potter game back there.
Aye.
Jeremy Soule, who did the soundtrack for Oblivion and Elder Scrolls, did it for that as well. So
There you go.
Little fun
There you go.
fact there.
there's your fun fact for today. That's non-Resident Evil related.
Irrelevant fact.
That's a rarity. It must
Yeah,
be Christmas.
alright.
Jesus, I'd spend 50 quid just to hear Chris no talk about Resident Evil. There you go.
There you guys.
We should do it. We should make like a bet
Here's
for
my
one
OnlyFans.
podcast and just wait for like him to just completely. Oh, nice. That's
You could do
real-
that.
Oh, whoa, that's a
Yeah.
really good price.
This is
That's
bidding as well.
bid in. Yeah, I was gonna say bid in.
Oh,
Yeah.
How long's go left?
That
5
is
days.
dead.
I ain't gonna go for that price. Let me tell you,
Say again?
that is not gonna get bought for that price. It's gonna be
Especially
a
with
lot.
postage as well.
Yeah. Fair play.
I might chuck that in the old eBay. I'll have a look at that.
Yep. Ham the boy. No.
Since I've got some fucking catching up to be then, like Jesus.
Hey, listen, man. It took me years to build this up. It wasn't a overnight thing,
I know.
you know.
Oh, I don't want to place a bid this way. Watch it, Jesus fucking Christ. Watch us be.
Stop it, boys.
I really fucking stuck myself in there. Fucking hell.
Beautiful Joe 2. Ah, Cars. That game is banging.
Oh god. Oh, it can be yours. It can be yours for £2.
Monsters Inc. 99¢, sweet.
Like,
The Tony Hawk's games. If any of us have got Tony Hawk's games, we need to play them. There's only been one person who could ever beat me at Tony Hawk, and I'm no longer friends with him.
And that's Tony Hawk himself.
Underground 2. I got them all.
Nice.
Fucking, man, just you passed it there. One of the games, man. The fucking original Splinter Cell games are so fucking good.
Oh man, aye.
Oh,
Yeah, back in the day, that game, Pandora Tomorrow was a banging game. What was the other one? Oh,
Chaos Theory.
no, not that one. There was another one.
There was Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. Chaos Theory, Double Agent.
There was Blacklist, Convictions, Double Agent.
Blacklist sounds right? Oh,
Blacklist was the kind
The
of
latest one.
aye, but they changed the voice actor, did you know? They had them.
Yeah, Michael Ironside wasn't there anymore, but he came back for a DLC in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, I think, where where there was a Metal Gear Solid reference in it.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's like, hey, how about that guy with the bandana? He's like me, and he's like, oh, he retired now. And Sam got really sad. It was pretty good because I believe in Splinter Cell, Metal Gear Solid, there was a reference to Splinter Cell as well, so there's always back and forth kind of.
Oh, aye.
Yeah, so it was nice that they kind of gave a nod.
They really recognise each other now.
Yeah, because
Like-
he fucking killed that series.
Aye. Blacklist had a really good multiplayer. Like it was the Mercs versus Spies.
Oh,
Do you remember
Double
that?
Agent had that as well.
it was Pandora Tomorrow, sorry. Just to interrupt. That was the game I was
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
of. Sorry. Just it was bugging me. There you go.
That was a really fucking intense multiplayer as well.
What, the Blacklist?
Merc versus basically when you were playing as the spies versus the basically guards.
Aye, aye.
Yeah.
Like that was fucking amazing.
Like
Like,
ass fucker online then.
aye.
Bounced around the place like some fucking sped and fucking crack.
Sped. There's Marvel Nemesis if you want that. It's no Resident Evil Nemesis, it's Marvel Nemesis.
Oh, I'll talk about that.
Crazy Taxi.
That was
game
fucking brilliant.
is definitely one of the best games going. For like time wasting, I love that game.
Aye.
I can quite happily waste my life on it.
Incredibles. Oh, Shrek, yes.
Man, Shrek is such a mate. I'm joking, I don't know.
Shrek is life.
It is love.
It's not ogre until it's ogre.
Shrek is love.
Shrek is life.
Oh, Jesus. Let's look at some snares. Anyway, I'll see if we start looking at games now because I'm just making myself sad. For all the games I don't have. This is what, like, watching like the Metal Jesus and things like that is making me full on like want to like just starve and just spend money on games.
Thing is, if you do it right, you don't have to like spend the earth.
That's it. Like,
You know what I mean? Like I said, I built this collection up. I spent money, but I didn't break the bank. Like,
Nah. Like I'm looking forward to trying to build a collection through like charity shops and second-hand shops and car boot
Yeah,
sales
that's
and
the
stuff
way
like
to
that.
do
Like,
it. That's the way to do it. And the thing is, you're in a good position, really. These days it's quite hard for me to find a lot of games that I haven't got because the generic ones you just bulk buy when you first start getting into it. Like.
oh yeah,
But you'll get there.
oh yeah.
Don't stress. You just gotta kind of be open to getting anything. Because like, there's so many points where I was like, no, I'm collecting PlayStation only, and it's like I've seen dirt cheap Xbox games that I passed up, and like looking back now, I'm kind of like, I should have just got them.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? They're inexpensive, you know, unless it's particularly something that you're going for. I mean, it's like one of my buddies, he's collecting for Master System.
Hmm.
I literally, I think at this point he's only like 3 games off the entire collection,
Fuck's
which
sake.
is which is really impressive. But it's like, do you know what I mean? He searched high and low and went to multiple video game shops and all that kind of stuff to get them. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Collectors groups are quite good to be a part of. You know,
Aye.
I could always invite you to a few of them if you're
Mm.
interested.
Oh, yeah.
There's no better feeling than finding a physical edition out in the world that you didn't search for previously or looked online.
Mm.
Like coming across and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe this is out in the wild. It must be mine.
Aye.
And then you start the movie trilogy called Lord of the Rings, and it's great.
Well, it is though. Do you know what I mean? Like things like that. There's no better feeling just get your dick hard over a game that you haven't seen before. You're just like, oh my god, this is incredible. You know?
It's like you know that place that's next to Mad and Town, Graham? It's like a second-hand shop that does games and stuff.
I know of it, aye. Over for BDSM.
Yeah,
Ah, yeah.
that place. They have a World of Warcraft expansion pack in there for 300 quid, brand new. But your man does, like, he has the code on email from
All
Blizzard.
right.
I'm like, ooh, no, no, no.
See, that's one thing we need to do is when all this goes back to normal. Like, I'd say before James comes over anyway, because we can do it again when James is here. But we go up to him and we go around all the shops and try and just look for shit.
Yeah.
And then go to Burger
Especially
King like a drunk.
Cash converters and stuff.
Aye.
That's fine. Just leave me out of it. That's fine.
No,
Don't worry about it.
we'll scope the place for when you come.
I'll be fine.
But no.
Just go at me. You shower of shit.
You fucking cunts.
You fucking goulashes.
Well, can I spend up? We can't fucking be waiting for your day, James. You know.
I know.
But that's
Pandemic. Ooh.
ooh. If you were that dedicated, you'd fucking be here now. You'd find the way.
Oh yeah. I know. I just hop on a plane, get Corona,
No.
COVID-19.
You
Come eat your heart.
need to build your own plane.
Sorry, I don't know why. I think it's because of your Scottish accent. It just reminded me of Frankie Boyle. You fucking ghoul!
Oh man.
Oh, I love it. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, we will definitely hit some stuff up.
Aye.
And we'll film it all, and it'll make a fantastic episode.
That's good.
And it'll make up for the time Graham forgot to press his microphone on to record everyone else.
Well, no, I recorded my opinion, which is the only one that matters. So
Yeah,
technically,
exactly.
Just
it would all just be white noise when yous are fucking talking. Anyway, it's either Resident Evil or fucking Borderlands.
I'm surprised it's not Dark Souls with me.
Well, aye, that's a good point. Or Bloodborne. We need to get back into Bloodborne. We need to have a night where we continue Bloodborne. Shit, I still need to upload that video. I forgot
I
about
look
that.
forward to doing one boss, spending 40 minutes trying to get into, people's worlds.
That's great.
Yeah.
Fucking life.
I'll be up to that. No problem.
When are you?
So glad I spent $60 on fucking PS Plus. Yay!
I know.
When are you back to work, James?
Wednesday night.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
What day are we? Oh, it's Monday, the night. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. So.
I'm gonna be able to do tomorrow night. Balls.
I have prior arrangements tomorrow night anyway.
That's
so
fine.
I'm playing some Borderlands. I am actually going to be playing Borderlands. I'm not even joking. I haven't actually been able to play on Borderlands for a little while because I like to play online with my cousin. And long story short, he moved house, so he didn't have internet for the longest time. So we've arranged a date for tomorrow night to hang and jump into Borderlands again because apparently there's some new DLC out, so we're gonna
Fair
check
play.
that bad boy.
Is Borderlands 3, is it?
Yeah. You guys should definitely pick that up. Though. That would be a game I'd love to play through with you.
Borderlands 3.
Well, Borderlands pre-sequel, Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3.
I'm sure I've got Borderlands something on the PlayStation. It's like the Handsome Collection or something like that.
That's the one. Yeah, so we could do that. Have you got that, Chris?
I've got 1 and 2 on PC.
No. PlayStation.
If I can pick it up cheap, I will. But like a lot of my funding as of late is being put towards saving for a new computer.
No, that's fair enough. How much does it cost to build your own PC?
It's cheaper than buying it pre-built, that's for sure. But after the headache I had building my first computer, I'm just buying it pre-built. I am not building my own anymore. That is just. Oh, that's another rant for a different podcast.
Aye.
Oh, really?
But see, like,
Yeah, 'cause
I had the opposite.
Go on.
Sorry?
No, go on. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I was scratching my ear, wasn't listening. Who was talking?
You were.
Oh,
You were.
it's not like me. Like I built my first PC for about, I think it was like 600 quid in total, and that was about 7 years ago, and I've only just recently enough had to change the graphics card, and that only cost me about 200 quid, and now everything's back up running Ultra again.
Cool.
Like building a PC, luckily for me, like I never had any of the headache like Chris had. Like I don't know how Chris's went so fucking tits up. Like, and I'm 100% committed to getting your PC and looking at it and getting it fucking working because it's wrecking my head as to why it's not working. Because you got everything tested, everything's working, but when you put it all together, it's not adding up.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand why. I didn't understand how that's happening.
Like I made sure everything was compatible with James, and I put it all together. It worked for a few months, and then it just caved in. I sent all the pieces back to the individual sellers. They tested it at their end. They said nothing's wrong with it, and sent it back to me. So like, I was just like, I'm not doing this again. This was like,
Yeah. Fuck
a
this.
good 5 months of sending it back and forth and testing it, and I'm just like, I don't want this. Like, I'm like, I can't deal with this. So like, if I'm going to get something, I'm just going to just splash with a bit extra and just get it pre-built because I'm just not in the fucking mood for it.
Mm.
You know, just
So-
fuck it.
You can build them for about 200 quid then to get a decent one, is it?
And I built mine for 600 quid. And
600.
that's everything. Like that was a good amount of RAM. That was a low to mid market graphics card, a couple of hard drives, and like all the stuff. Like it wasn't the cheapest I could have went, but it definitely wasn't the most expensive. But for what I needed it for, like it ran Battlefield 4 on Ultra when I built it, which is one of the reasons why I built it for Battlefield and Outlast. But like Resident Evil 2 last year was the only reason I had to upgrade the graphics card is because that was it finally reached its like peak because it just wouldn't run Resident Evil at all.
Are you a big Battlefield fan then?
I would be more Battlefield than Call of Duty, but like I didn't really dig Battlefield 1 and I didn't play Battlefield 5. Battlefield 4 I sunk about fucking 300 hours into.
Okay. Oh, fair enough.
But that was on PC again as well. Like I can't go back to fucking console shooters anymore. It's too fucking hard. Like PC, like mouse and keyboard is definitely easier.
Yeah. But you can buy the mouse and keyboard setup for like PlayStation 4 and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure
can slap it into the Xbox as well.
Yeah.
I think I've got Battlefield 1 for the PlayStation 4.
Okay.
I've got Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2. Because I remember they came in like a fucking amazing deal together. It was like 15 quid for like the two deluxe edition versions of the game. And I was like, well, I fucking couldn't have to get that. Like,
Do it. It's got to be done.
oh, I've got it already. I didn't think I've played it though. That's the only thing. I just bought it for the sake of buying it.
I've got Titanfall 2. I've played a little bit. My friend from the States is constantly going on me to play it. I should really play more of it, but I just haven't got around to it.
Really?
It's
I hear it has a really good story.
Yeah, I was just gonna say what I've played of it so far is actually incredible, but I was just so entrenched in Borderlands 3. That was it. I just couldn't. I do love the Borderlands series, and I can't recommend it enough. But Titanfall is definitely one I need to go back to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But no, that's cool. Yeah, what was the other one? Is it Homefront?
Oh, Homefront, aye. I didn't like that.
Yeah,
I couldn't get into it. I liked the idea of it, but I couldn't get into it.
Yeah. No, fair enough. Yeah, that's one of the shooter games. I'm way more like fantasy based anyway, so I like things like Destiny and stuff like that.
Ah, yeah. Like Overwatch would be the kind of big shooter that I would play.
Yeah.
But like even then, I've not played that in a while. Like I got the key for Valorant, so I'm going to jump into that. I'm going to see what that's all about.
Yeah.
The only thing that's a bit iffy with that is the anti-cheat thing. Did you hear about that?
No. Oh yeah, no. Is that where they put you in a room with everyone else that's cheating, and then eventually after like 2 weeks just shut you out?
No, that's Call of Duty. Whereas like cheaters play well the cheaters. The Valorant anti-cheat thing that you have to install. Apparently, like it doesn't only run when you're playing the game. It runs all the time. So like people are like, oh, this Chinese company's got this forever running program installed on your PC now, and then they're like, oh no, it doesn't gather any information. But like, how much can you really trust them? Like,
yeah.
It's a bit weird, like.
You lied about some bat soup, so you know.
No, exactly. Yeah. But we love China. We love China.
Yeah, we love China.
China's the best.
Lord, Ling Lang.
China.
I gotta be honest, that probably made my day when I seen Trump do that. It was China.
I remember Chris showed me. It was like one of the first days of Supercell. You showed me the China video, and it's just like every time Trump say China. Aye, that was fucking amazing.
What a way to introduce that time, Chris.
Aye.
Here's a meme video.
Here are my huge calves and a meme. That's how I met Chris. Chris's calves, by the way. Wait till you see Chris's calves. They're fucking massive.
Are they good?
Like I think one of the first thing I'd done when I've seen Chris was start poking his legs and asking him how he's got his legs so big.
Literally,
Like you start squeezing your legs. I was like, what the fuck?
You guys like go to the gym together and stuff, do you?
No, Chris doesn't even work out, which is the annoying part. Chris has got fucking legs like fucking great oaks, like fucking huge trees. Are fucking massive.
I love it.
What I'm doing is with my controller, dude.
Oh, fuck's sake. So I asked when I wasn't recording, so I'm going to ask again. What are your gaming plans for the week? Borderlands anyway, James. We know for you.
Yeah, Borderlands. I'm currently playing Dragon Quest on the Switch. I've got Doom Eternal to finish.
I don't know how my microphone's catching that so well, because I was even looking at my soundbar to see how much it moved.
Were we asking the same question earlier when this happened?
I don't know.
Oh, brilliant!
Oh, that's one thing we need to watch it is when Chris farts, the fucking paint peels off your walls.
It's not that bad.
That's me putting it very fucking lightly.
Oh, really?
Every time Chris is over here, I seem to have a candle burning in every room.
Is he looking at the dog and the dog's like, what?
No, this Chris hasn't been here since we've had the dog. I've only had the dog a couple of months.
Oh, right. Okay.
But like the worst thing is Chris wouldn't even say anything. Your eyes would just start watering and you would just start coughing. Like you've just been fucking hit with mustard gas. And then you would just look at Chris and you just go like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, it is what it is.
I say I can't really say much, but you'll figure that out soon enough.
Oh, just you wait, Jesus fucking Christ.
I just wait until Graham's changing nappies and be like, oh man, jeez, that smells, doesn't it?
Start
Man, whoa.
blaming the fucking kid.
Yeah. Just
What are
look
you?
in the nappy, though.
What are you
Oh,
feeding
man.
them? Like I actually remember once we were sitting in here, and Chris had farted, and I lit a match, and the match went woof, like full on, like
Shut up. No way.
fucking literally, I swear to God. And like they made a move that about, the bigger it got as well. I shit you not. I fucking struck the thing. It was one of the safety matches as well, one of the big long ones. Whoosh, the thing went like a fucking flare went off. And then I moved it about, like I was moving it about, and it would keep getting bigger.
That is actually fucking brilliant.
And then every like third or fourth fart, he would say like, "I need to go to the toilet."
Oh,
Graham makes an amazing nacho and cheese, but he puts like jalapenos in it. So there you go. Yeah.
It's just like
So-
those videos of, like chocolate pudding or whatever it is where they squeeze it.
Ah.
Yeah, just like it's a hot snake.
Hot snakes. It's my fault, I suppose. I'm asking for it, and I feed you when you come over. Chris, what games are you playing?
Say again, sorry.
What games are you going to be playing?
Oh man, so that Resident.
Oh God, Resident Evil. Next.
I'll be finishing off 100% in Resident Evil on Steam. After that, I'm not too sure. I'll probably do my Deadbolt thingy. What else? I've finished getting the Series 2 for Doom Eternal because it's a double XP weekend.
Oh,
Or was
yeah.
it XP weekend? So I got the Series 2 stuff out of the way. I'm just waiting for Series 3 to come in, and that amazing new skin as well. That's the only reason why I'm subscribed to Twitch Prime at the moment. Other than that, just going back through some old games. Not really. There's nothing really new at the moment that I want to play. Like I could, like I mentioned previous podcasts, I could pick up Final Fantasy 7, but I'm probably going to wait for it to come out on PC and just like go full balls to the wall with that. Other than that, no, not really much going on. Yeah, just playing a lot of Resident Evil. Like this is the first time in a long time I've played a lot of Resident Evil, and I'm really enjoying it. It's nice to kind of it brings you back to like the PlayStation days when like I had all the Resident Evils on PlayStation and I just bounced between them. I might want to get an emulator going to play Dino Crisis because I don't have that anymore. I only have Dino Crisis 3, which is we don't mention Dino Crisis 3. But yeah, there's a Resident Evil 3 randomizer as well for the OG Resident Evil 3, so I might do that as well. So, but yeah, pretty much predicted.
There's a randomizer for the remake now, is there no?
There is, yeah, that's been out for ages, and that's there's an enemy randomizer, an item randomizer, a door randomizer, and a door lock randomizer. So like if a door needs a spade key, it could be applied to a different door.
Oh,
So
right.
like you can enter the dining hall room and they could throw you into the lab, but then the lab door might need the crest of something instead.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like then so you've got to know, one, the game pretty well for which areas you're going into, and two, you got to be able to adapt on the go. Like, okay, this room has a tyrant in it, but I only have a knife. What do I do? Kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's completely endless like stuff.
But
Resident
that-
2 remake has the randomizer as well,
Aye.
which is pretty cool. That's about it really. Resident Evil 3 can't get one because the game is too fucking linear. So anyway, I won't.
But like that door randomizer thing, like that wouldn't have a lockout thing in it, would it?
No, so like the creator has made sure like if you're playing it, you won't get soft locked.
Aye.
So like if you go into a room and the next room over has the key that you need for that room you're in, it won't happen. I think there's like a rare chance it might, but like 99% of the time you can finish a run no problem.
Oh, yeah.
Like the randomizers I say are just item and enemy. So that it's like the core game. You can go through the game normally, but all the items and enemies are randomized, which is fun to me because at least then you know, okay, this room over is going to be the dining hall, and in the dining hall there's at least 2 items I can get.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you're playing a door randomizer and a door lock randomizer. It just becomes fucking. I just entered the dining hall. I'm in the lab now, and I leave the lab, and I'm back in the fucking sewers. And I need a key for the fucking. It just becomes that, and I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
I came here to kill zombies. I came here to kill zombies. Zombies. But yeah, like that's the thing with randomizers. Is, like you can edit the randomizer file. So like if you want all hunters for your run, I don't know why you do that yourself, but if you want to, it's there. If you want to have all zombies, it's there. So like you can do so much stuff with the randomizer. It's fucking nuts. Like it's endless content basically. Like some seeds might be the same, some seeds might be slightly different, but
Oh yeah.
not Resident Evil 3.
And hopefully now we're gonna see you, do some nice stuff on your vinyls, maybe.
Ooh, why?
Yeah, I'll have to sit down. To be honest,
You sound so enthusiastic. You're like, yeah.
I can do mine right now. Here's my vinyl collection.
Oh, that's a spoiler.
That's it.
Or you're gonna save the S Cup 7 one for later.
That's in the secret stash.
I'm not going to use this camera for it because like this is dog shit. I might get I have a stand for my phone where I could set it up and just
How long does my finger look?
long enough, baby.
Oh.
So I'll do that on my phone, but it won't be anything recent. I'll definitely do Deadbolt playthrough first before I touch on my vinyl collection. And I probably want to talk about my CDs as well. I'm at it as well because why not?
Why not?
Yeah, sure, good for it.
That might be just like a music kind of video.
Yeah.
And me just randomly about stuff. But other than that, that's pretty much me for the week. I have 2 more Resident Evil videos to upload, and that's it. I think I have a D&D session this week, and that's me for the week, guys. So yeah.
Awesome.
Sounds
So what
good.
about you, Graham?
Yeah, Graham, what are you up to, man, my good man?
Nothing.
Cool. End of episode. Cool, guys.
Nah, I want to. I was telling you about the PT, the Silent Hill PT demo. I've got that ready to go.
Did you download? Did you?
I had to download it. I got it off Chris a while ago, but the hard drive, I plugged in the hard drive earlier on, and my PC started acting funny, started full on, gone completely tits up.
Oh, no,
And then-
sorry, just to clarify there, James, that's for PC. It's not for PS.
PC, yeah. It's
Someone's after
PC
remake
port,
it on PC, yeah. Because I was really confused. I was like, I didn't even download it for PlayStation. How'd you get it off me? And then I was like, thinking, do you mean Scottish Chris? Like, what? He's not really a gamer. I was really confused. I wanted to agree, yeah, I totally give that credit.
Oh, aye. Panic stations.
Tell me. Fucking blindside me.
You make him friends.
I want to play that because you gave me the PC one of that ages ago, but the hard drive that it's on started acting a bit funny, so I've downloaded it. I've downloaded another version. Oh my god! I was playing it. I had a run through earlier on just to make sure, because the thing I downloaded is just a exe file. There's no install. It's it just runs straight off the bat. And even playing it in the middle of the day with the sound off, I was still this is fucking spooky. There's a bit.
You're going all doing that.
I'm 100% recording it with all the lights off. The only way I'm going to have is a light for here and probably one of the LEDs at the back on.
Sweet.
That was my plan for the night, but it's fucking 1:45 now, so I'm going to have to do that tomorrow night. Because fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm going to play that. I'm going to restart Breath of the Wild as well, because I got halfway through it and I stopped playing it, and I've only just kind of picked the Switch back up there a couple of days ago, and I completed Link's Awakening. That was fucking amazing. That was absolutely fantastic.
I bought it, but I haven't played it yet.
It's so good. The Link's Awakening I had on the Game Boy, and my favourite story to tell about that game is the fact there was a kid who lived a couple of doors over from me who had the game, and I had Action Man stuff, so I swapped him Action Man outfits for the game, and it's that's the best thing that's ever happened in my life. That's a perfect kid stuff. Oh man, it was amazing. Because, well, I obviously. You and the kids are obviously first, Minnie. Shut up. You're going to get me in trouble, guys.
I'm looking cool for the guys right now.
I'm trying to be on Medscaling. But no, the Link's Awakening on Switch is absolutely fantastic. Like, I want to get I've got a capture card, but it's up in the attic, and I've not got a ladder to get up into the attic.
It is now the attic people's problem.
So like, I want to get that done. I would have been recording some gameplay for that, but again, we'll need to see like. But I started up Breath of the Wild again, and I was at a stage and I didn't know any of the buttons, and I didn't know where I was or what I was doing. So I was just like, you know what, I put like 10 hours into the game only, so like I may as well just start again.
Yeah, 10 hours
So,
in a Zelda game like that is like fucking like
Does
5
absolutely
minutes
nothing.
in like
Like,
other games.
Yeah.
I was going to do some Doom, like the Doom videos that I've done before. Shockingly, I managed to fuck up the microphone for that as well. So I was just
friend in this behaviour.
I'm gonna have to put a post-it note somewhere on my desk that says "check mic."
Right one now. Go on.
Fucking scratch into the screen.
Put it over the camera like, yep, there you go.
Check mic. And then the whole video would be just that.
And you'll be like that, Mike.
Who's Mike?
I hope
You know-
it's alright.
Do you know Mike's?
I haven't checked it for days.
Check mic. Oh fuck.
When we took a break that time, I was going to come back with my Doom helmet on.
You
But
fuck shit.
then I realised I'm wearing a Doom t-shirt, and if I was wearing a Doom helmet, that would have been like, ooh, okay, we get it, Chris.
Extra fish.
Fanboy.
Yeah. Get over it, Chris. It's fucking Doom. Ooh, pew, pew, pew,
Fucking
demons,
Doom,
lol.
Jesus. Here we go.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yes, he's all over the place.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But that's really it. Like, I'm going to play Valorant as well, just to see what that's all about. And Eternal Darkness as well. I was going to give that another bash
Yeah, do
because
it.
like that was one of my big games on the GameCube, and I fucking forgot how good it was. Like,
Well, I remember the game I forgot to say about was Capcom Beat 'em Up Collection. I've also managed to pick that up, so I might do a couple of games on that. And now that I've learned about share play, I mean, I don't know how. I don't think it works with more than 2 people, which is going to be a pain. But if maybe one of you guys are free one night, we could have a little look-see at that and do a little vid out with it.
sounds good. I'd be definitely.
Or I could do with either or, both, whatever.
Aye.
I'll mess about with it.
There was something I was thinking about starting, and I'd say you guys would probably be better at it than me because you'll have a better knowledge. A video series called 10-Minute Retro, and basically it's just like firing up a retro game, playing it for like 10 minutes, and then just kind of talking general shit about it. Like, it doesn't have to be like a review or like gameplay footage or anything like that. Just like, even if it's like an emulator. Because like I was thinking about doing it first with Link's Awakening,
Oh, nice.
and then just kind of playing like 10 minutes of it, seeing where you get to in the
Yeah.
10 minutes, just kind of narrating,
pretty cool.
commentating as you go. And because it would be easy enough, like, because just 10 minutes, like, uncut.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I was
no,
thinking
I'd
about
be
this
down
like
for
that.
I'd be down
Sweet.
for that.
Because, like, you know, emulators are illegal, obviously. So we don't play.
they?
Homie don't play that.
Unless you own the actual console and game itself, it's completely
I was
fine.
gonna
That's a good
say,
point.
which to be honest with you, at this stage, I'm looking alright.
Yeah, like in 10 years' time when they emulate Dark Souls, I'll be fucking okay. You know, 'cause Dark Souls copies I own. So if they have a problem, they
They'd
can
be like,
let me know.
Excuse me, sir. Do you own an actual physical copy or digital copy of Dark Souls? Come into my room, lads.
Yeah,
Come have a look at this.
just look at my skin. you
And
know?
in
Dark-
2045 when Dark Souls 4 comes out.
Oh,
But I was thinking of doing something like that anyway, and I think it would just
Yeah,
be
that sounds
something
good to
kind of
me.
handy because it wouldn't have to be any kind of camera stuff. Like, it would just need to be
Oh,
like
they-
some kind of
I-
video capture.
Yeah, I'd be up for doing camera stuff for that anyway.
And it'd be like something we could all do as well. Like, we could just kind of cover like individual games or just unique games or anything like that.
Definitely, I'm down for that.
Sweet,
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That
cool,
would be
Cool.
nice.
cool beats.
I think Graham. Oh, there you go. If you want in there, were we?
That's just me yawning because I'm sick of your shit. Oh, I'm finished.
How the tables have turned.
Fill me up, Chris. In more ways than one.
Mhm. There you go, sir.
I fucking
Oh,
wish.
see, I'm not up there anymore, so you know.
You're up there.
Yeah, I'm up.
Nope, wrong way.
So,
You're over there.
Oh wait.
You're over there.
there
Move,
or over there.
move your finger over there. Move your finger there,
Over there.
so we can boop.
There. Just,
Aye. Like that.
which hand is it? Oh, this hand. Okay. Oh Lord.
Ah, we have fun here.
Oh,
Excellent.
oh man.
Does any like, in terms of like video series and stuff like that, is there anything anybody would have in mind is to do, or any ideas for anything?
At the moment, obviously, I'm playing through Hellblade. But I don't know. The thing is you got to be careful because you don't want to be playing a game like Final Fantasy because that's like 40 episodes.
Aye.
Yeah, that's a really, really long haul.
There's finding games that fit within that remit. Enough hours that it's a decent game. You can see some real content, but I don't know. Saying that, this is where something like a retro game would be quite good because a couple of hours in a retro game is nothing.
Yeah, pretty much like a few hours in a retro game is literally the game. So
Aye.
you could basically do an entire playthrough by just chilling out and just chatting, kind of thing.
Hmm.
Which is what I did with Resident Evil, just like me just fucking shooting the shit while playing a really, really, really good remake.
Aye.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, he's still gonna continue on with this one, isn't he?
There's going to be the death. There's going to be the death of the channel.
Oh man, I'm bringing everyone down with me, so.
Oh, great.
Even fucking Capcom.
Yeah, thanks for that. That's fantastic. I can't wait.
Even thank Capcom for outsourcing Resident Evil 3.
Oh my god, I know.
Thanks Capcom.
Dun dun dun.
It's Capcom.
Also, please sponsor us. Thanks.
Spent a fortune on your games already, but whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Aye.
No,
Let's be honest. You're going to keep buying our games, Chris.
Of course I am, because I'm a silly stuff.
That's silly sod.
That silly sausage.
Yeah. Speaking of sausages, this sausage needs to go drain himself. I'll be right back.
I think I'm going to call it a night anyway because
Oh,
Yeah.
it's 10 to 1 and I'm going to be up in like 5 hours with the
shit,
kids
didn't
anyway.
realize it was nearly 1 o'clock.
We've been on for nearly fucking 4 hours, like.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you mean
Oh.
this stream has only been going for an hour and a half, guys. I know what you're talking about.
I know.
There's no lost footage or anything.
Oh no, I'm going to put the lost footage in, like it's going to be the
cool,
first like minute. I'm just going to times like 400 it,
Right.
and it's just going to literally say Graham fan it, Graham's a fanny, and then aye. That's literally what it's going to
Up to the Titan, Graham realised that he hadn't put the audio on.
be. Aye.
Nah, that's good stuff. Alright then.
Aye, cool.
Nice.
No,
Right, cheers, guys. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
I'll be talking to you on Facebook anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catch you very soon.
nice one. I'll probably
Uh,
get this uploaded Wednesday. Give or
yeah,
take.
so my next Resident Evil video won't be tomorrow. It'll be the day after tomorrow, which
Wednesday.
is Wednesday, and then my last video will then be Friday. Cool.
Sweet.
Cool beans. Look forward
Perfection.
to seeing the next Hellblade video as well. First episode was
Yeah.
pretty good, so.
Well, to be honest with you, most of that was just me taking it all in, but
Yeah.
the next couple of episodes now, like I'm a bit like yourself. I start easing into it.
Yeah.
And
It's
more
just to get the induction shit out of the way, basically. Like,
yeah. But there's some good episodes along the way. There's definitely some lols coming. Don't worry about that.
Oh, aye. I'm going to do the Last of Us trailer thing as well.
oh yeah,
I'm
Is
doing.
there gonna be any
be
spoilers?
prepared to be copy strikes.
It's going to be like how I done Valhalla.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
But I don't know how deep don't know rabbit hole I'm going to go with this one.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of cutting.
Naughty Dog and Sony are copyrighting strike videos at the moment. It's like, oof, it's risky business.
No,
Because
Yeah.
last
So-
thing you want to be doing is get strike with them for just fucking even uttering the words. Like,
no. So I don't know. I'll see.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it as neutral as possible, but like, still kind of talk about. I don't know.
yeah.
I'm not going to go in depth with like the controversies and stuff like that because it's going to be like, spoiler free, and I'm not going to talk about what's happened. Like I'm just going to kind of go through it and give my kind of opinions, because like what's came out, like what people are saying compared to the trailer is night and day, because the trailer looks fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't doubt that this game's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just scared of seeing any spoilers right now. I really don't want it to be.
This game is so fucking spoiled already. Like,
I've managed to avoid it all.
Aye.
I literally have managed to avoid near enough everything
aye.
to do with this game.
There's
now.
only
I'm just
there's
like-
only one thing that's been spoiled for me.
I just literally am avoiding absolutely anything to do with this game right now
Aye.
until it comes and I start playing it. And even then I won't look. I want to be pure with it.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough. I'm gonna try and get the Last of Us thing done tomorrow, maybe. Because like the Assassin's Creed one, funnily enough, like only took me like 15 minutes,
Yeah,
if that, to record it. Aye, it took me 50. It took me about an hour altogether. It took me about 50 minutes to record it, and it took me about 45 minutes to edit. Because like the quick cut thing like that is easy, and I think it's easy to watch as well because it's kind of it's all
Yeah.
jumpy about and stuff
Very
like that.
It's very digestible.
Aye,
Yeah.
well, we'll
Yeah,
see.
I've got a little review that I've done very similar with Hellblade
Aye.
2.
When's your Pocket Station one coming out?
I'm working on it. I'm literally working on it right now, but I had a bit of an issue where my computer shut down, and
Ooh,
I
welcome
don't.
to Chris's
I
Road.
think I lost the edit, so I've got to kind of go back. But I'm going to be doing some stuff tomorrow with it, so I will be doing some stuff with it. So yeah, it should be fine.
Sweet,
I'll figure it out.
nice one.
Like I said, I got all the Hellblade ones for the time being. So
Aye,
I just
everything's good to go there. Aye.
Yeah, so
That's a
I got
fun
time
scotch.
to get it done, but I definitely, yeah, it's proven a little bit harder than I anticipated. So
Well,
Yeah.
we're up one subscriber, lads.
Hey.
We're back to
I,
26.
yeah, I do believe my cousin subscribed earlier, so happy days.
Good man, cousin.
So welcome, Shane.
Welcome.
Welcome, shame.
Shane.
Shame.
No, he's not shameful. Don't worry about that.
Ah, yes. He's your cousin.
No, he's a babe.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, aye. If you, I was thinking about the clips earlier on, because like the podcast episodes full length get less kind of traction compared to like shorter clips. So like if there's anything specific in any that you want to put up, obviously do. Or if you want me to do it, just let me know.
Okay.
Because I can clip it all as well. Like I've got the time. Obviously you're still working and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, stupid hours of one, but it's alright.
Aye, cool. I'd say Chris is bursting a pistol. We'll call it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, look at him. He's holding on there like a
He's
kid.
he's fucking off. No, he's not going to go for a piss. He's just wiping out his doom hill, and that's what's happening.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna go put my doom hat on.
Right, go on. We'll speak to you
Alright,
soon.
okay.
Thanks for watching,
Alright,
and
take it
Take it easy.
catch you there.